I said I was going to do a video of a computer room AC unit, but really this is nothing special. It's just a two-stage Ruud unit. Basically it's a residential unit. It looks like a bad expansion valve. You got liquid line is 81 degrees. You got a clear sight glass. It's 85 degrees outside. So you see that it's 85 degrees outside. And my pressures is R410A. I'm looking at 500 on the high side and 102 on the low side. So 500 is 134 degrees, 81 degrees liquid temperature, that's like 50 degrees subcooling. And I mean, I don't even really, on this system, you don't even have to put your temp clamps. The way you feel it in that clear sight glass, you can tell it's the liquid line. It's going to be the expansion valve. For the hell of it, I can tell you 32, 60, 65, looking at over 30 degrees superheat. So I'm just doing a video because I said I was going to make one, but this is on a roof. This is another commercial building. You got several rooftop units, several package units. We got several exhaust fans. That's that one. Then you got some way in the back over there. But that's one good thing about residential, you know. You park in the customer's driveway and your van is right there. So sometimes in commercial you have to walk across these roofs and go up several ladders. But let's see. My van is parked next to that flatbed truck. You see the ladders, on that green ladder on top of my van. So you have to go up that ladder right there, come up, go across this roof, and you have another ladder right there. You have to come up, and then the unit's there. But they also have units right over there. There's a package unit and a split unit, and all those are exhaust fans. And so sometimes residential is better because when you have to fix a leak on that unit, you got to rope all your equipment. You could throw a rope down, but that's a pretty high roof. Throw a rope down, straight down there, and then rope your stuff up in the corner. But if you plan on carrying it, you're gonna have to rope your stuff up this ladder, carry it across. You know, so those are days you wish you only did residential. But commercial is good because, you know, you're up on a roof, nobody really bothers you. But they both have their pros and cons. You know, they both pay good. It all depends what company you work for and stuff like that. But I mean, sometimes residential is better, sometimes it's worse, you know. So it all has their pros and cons. But I'll see. Nobody has this expansion valve in stock right now. I'm gonna have to order it or take a long drive to pick one up. So I'll see what I do. I'm gonna talk with the customer, and if anything, I'll get back with you guys. All right, cool. Okay, so I didn't show any footage of the unit once the TXV was replaced. I replaced the TXV. Everything was working great. So I just wanted to, let me see if I can position this camera. Okay, I just wanted to open up this TXV. It came off of a Ruud unit, which is a ream. You know, they had the issue with the Copeland compressors that had a rust inhibitor. Then the rust inhibitor comes off, and then it clogs up the TXVs, and the push rods in the TXV don't slide smoothly. They get stuck. So that's why your expansion valve gets stuck closed. So I don't know if you can see on this box, that's some stuff that came off. But let me see if you can see. You see that stuff in there? You can kind of see. Let's get a flashlight. You see that push rod? How it has all that stuff on it? The push rod is this stainless steel pin. You can see a bunch of junk on it. So they give you that AC renew stuff. I mean, you can see the stuff that's in there. It's kind of like a greasy, thick. I'll scrape something off. I don't know if you can see that. You see that stuff? That's from the... But I asked him about the AC Renew solution for me to put it in, and the guy on the phone said, well, since it's not under warranty, you need a new TXV. So that kind of tells me they're only giving you that stuff just to avoid giving you a new TXV. You know, that I guess the solution is cheaper, so they rather give you that cleaning liquid than to have to give you a new TXV. Then they have to eat the, take the loss. So I mean, I could clean this one up and it'll be as good as new again if I clean it up thoroughly. But so if you go across a ream or a Ruud that the TXV is sticking closed and you're in a jam, this one here had to be ordered, but I was able to drive and pick it up. But if you're in a jam, what you can do is take the bottom out and take the power head off, and then clean it up inside and put it back in, and it'll work. So if you want to go through I'm not gonna say go through the trouble, because it's not really trouble. It's kind of time consuming. But take off this power head and see what we got in there. So I need this. Yeah, the top portion had some oil on it, but this bottom, once you stick some solvent in there and exercise it a little bit, yeah, so you can see, so I pulled the push rod out and you can see a big chunk of that stuff. I mean, I scraped it clean, but look at here. You see that? So that's causing the push rod to get stuck. It's kind of like a hard, kind of dry, greasy. Oh. Let me see if I clean this thing up. Yeah, so now it goes in and out much easier. Alright, once you lube it up, Boop. So yeah, so that's basically just showing you kind of, I don't know, what do you call it, like an update, I guess, of what went on that computer room AC. You know, I was expecting to go see like a Liebert or a Stoll's unit, being that it's a computer room, but they went the cheapy route and stuck a Ream or a Ruud in. Much cheaper than installing a Liebert system. But anyways, that's it for this video. I'm tired. I'm gonna go get some sleep. I was just cleaning out my truck, and I figured I'll open this up and show you guys. Alright, take care.